You're listening to Brokeman Radio Worldwide, home of the champions. Also, Brokeman Radio, where you can be broke and still be classy. It's Sunday morning. It is time for us to kind of slow down the Camaro, okay? I remember when I had a Camaro. It was a red T-top Camaro. Got it brand new and got ripped off. But it's Sunday morning. It's time for us just to slow down just a little bit and actually begin to reflect on the week. And actually, sometimes we really got to just press the reset button and just start over again. I'll tell you one thing, though. Anything you do, make sure you do it that you put God first in whatever you do. Ask God to lead your way, lead your steps, and, the things, honestly, we as human beings are so apt to just messing it all up if we try to do it on our own power. You may get a little ways, you may fool some people, but at the inside and at the end, you're going to fall apart because you are not designed to do it without God. I'll tell you this, though. When you take a drunk man and he becomes sober, someone should ask, well, how did you do that? Well, this drunk man here will say, I got down on my knees and asked God to please take the desire of drinking away from me. And now I can pass by a convenience store and I don't have that old mentality. I could stay sober for about 2 or 3 weeks and then boom, right back down to the store to get me a beer. And I'll tell you this right here, that beer is not going to do anything positive for you. Every country song that I listen to when I actually flip through the channels, I listen to some of the old school things, some of the old school bands, but a lot of this new stuff has to do with tequila and beer and drinking and all these things and how they've lost this and they're going to drink it away. Well, I tried that. Did not work out too well. And there's a lot of people out there saying there's nothing wrong with drinking. There's nothing wrong with doing this, that, and the other. Well, let me tell you something. In the Bible, it mentions drunkenness many, many times. And there will be no drunkards in heaven. Why would you want to play with fire in such a manner? But no, I guess drinking wine is something that they can fall back on when they're reading the Bible, so that, they drank wine. Do you think it was the same toxicity as some of these drinks, these FUBU drinks, or some of these drinks today? Or like shot glasses of tequila? No, this was a whole different situation. It was a wedding ritual for people to have wine and to do things like that. But in today's society, in today's world, people have excuses to drink every day. Not just on a special occasion, but they want to drink every single day like I did. And, you could find a reason to celebrate. I would make up reasons to celebrate. Now, today, I really want you to look at this. It's so poetic. Is Romans chapter 5. Romans chapter 5 is such a beautiful book in the Bible. It is just designed, really, just to go ahead and break it down of what hope really is. I'm not going to sit here and read it because I really want you to crack open that Bible. And I really want you to look up Romans chapter 5. And I really hope you have a Bible. And if you don't have a Bible, just inbox me and we'll figure out something. And I'll tell you, though, there's so much to be learned from reading the Bible. I've read the Bible, I can't count how many times, but I can tell you this, you're always going to find something else. You're always going to continue to learn. It's called the Living Bible for a reason, because it is so much for our little minds to take in sometimes. My little brain can't take in, the knowledge of God, but like a child, God wants us to come to Him. It's not as complicated as I really thought it was a long time ago. It's actually really simple. The gift that God gives to us is really simple, and that is just love me and believe in me. That's really simple to do. But somehow I still messed that one up. Now, if you listen right now, look, by no means, okay, I can never look down on anybody. I believe that's something that I got years ago. I was in seminary, doing very well, wasn't drinking, doing none of that stuff, whatever. Never been in any kind of trouble, okay? But I asked God for wisdom. I believe at that point in my life when I was wanting to do the right thing that, I wanted to follow my heart and I wanted to be a pastor. Well, things go sideways sometimes, and it went really sideways. I turned into a big, giant embarrassment where I was going to jail for drinking and driving, public intoxications. All these things were just a big, okay, well, press the reset button pretty much every day. But see, the main thing is that we make it to heaven. The main thing is that we make it to where we need to be. And the day you finally breathe your last, you don't want to be on that line. You know that line I'm talking about. I really want to live for God, but I also want to live in the world. That line. That's a very hard line right there for many people. And for me, yes, it was a very hard line. So finally, you have to be submissive and ask God to take it all from you, and He will. And I'll tell you, the blessings that have been bestowed, all because I went from being the drunk that really was all selfish and getting drunk for myself and feeling sorry for myself, okay? And ruining the lives of people around me. Romans chapter 5. If you get a chance today, sometime today, please try to read some of Romans chapter 5. That is the focus of this whole broadcast today. I love to say broadcast, not podcast, because there was such great pioneers back in the day. If you ever get a chance, listen to John Magee. He has, oh my goodness, he was really, really insightful on the Bible. He's been gone for a long, long time. We're talking a long time. But he still has that radio program pop on. You'll hear him. I love the way he says Israel. It's more like Israel. But there were some really good preachers that are no longer here. I had the pleasure of knowing quite a few of them. But you can't stay here forever. But you also can't stay on that fence. So today, I'm talking about today and right now, the big question is, where am I at? Am I on the fence? Am I sitting on this big giant fence, or am I actually in the path seeking God where I should be? And without a shadow of a doubt, knowing that God has me. That's an awesome feeling. So, until next time, tomorrow will be Monday, of course. One of the dreaded days of the week. Everybody's like, Monday, no. Okay, a lot of people call in sick on Mondays because it's just the toughest time after being off on the weekend. And if you worked all weekend, you might be getting Monday off, so there you go. Brokeman Radio is here, I'll tell you, designed for the broke man, the people that work hard every day, hard-working American. The people that work hard, the people that try their best. At the end of the day, if you can say, I did the best I could, then that's all you needed to do. Much love here from Brokeman Radio. I'll not see you, but guess what? I'll be back tomorrow with a Monday edition to get you jump-started for the week. Until then, much love here from Brokeman Radio.